Hello friends, this is Barbie Daly with Rural Life in the Valley. Welcome to my channel and welcome to Fairy Garden Thursday. It is hosted and created by Grandma Sandy, and our co-hosts are Sharon Shornagel, Sandy's Home and Garden, and myself. Well, today was a very rainy morning and windy later in the afternoon, and I thought I would just do a little flower pot garden on top of my potting dresser here. Something that came with the house when we moved here, and I just use it for the garden tools and things like that. So we have this beautiful Petunia. Isn't it pretty with the kind of yellow spots? Looks like a starry sky at night, right? Well, that is the name of it. It is called Starry Sky Burgundy. So I put the pot up there, and now I'm getting ready to put a little fairy house in. I'm trying to find a rock that is flat enough to hold the fairy garden up. That one didn't work, so we're going to try another one, and this one will be better, so it can be fairly secure. As you can see, it's quite windy, and I'm hoping everything will stay together. I've got a little fairy garden sign here and put up some white picket fences. And then we have a little fairy who's picking some pink flowers around the fairy cottage. And then we have a little fairy that is picking some sunflowers by the fairy garden sign. I also put in a little bird bath and a little bit of moss just to cover the dirt. So that is my little fairy garden, but we don't want to stop there. Let's see if we can make the rest of the area below a little more magical. So here I have just put out some different grasses that I have, and now I've put all the different fairies and animals and everything down. Oh, my little welcome sign. I've had that for many years. I'll just let you take a look, and then there will be some individual pictures, like slides, that you can see better. But I made that little fence with the swing there, with the little kitty on the swing. And I brought in this pot of alyssum flowers, and Hope is sitting on a bench with a little squirrel. And there's the little swing scene with the animals, and over here we've got some clover or boxwood type grass. These are two little fairy gardens that I made from moss and various different things, pieces of wood and a tin can, I think the one in the back, and a little fairy door that leads up to the fairy garden. And here you have just a view, a little faraway view, and we're going to have a nighttime scene in just a few minutes, so stay tuned for that. And these are just some still photos to give you a closer look. So I want to thank you for stopping by. Now comes the nighttime view, and I'll just say now that I appreciate you so much, and I hope you have a wonderful day or evening wherever in the world you are.